TitleMatchNetwork.com.
Well, folks, we would like to officially welcome you here tonight for KFW Presents Black Harvest 17. As always, I am Carmen Michael, joined tonight by Rob Weathers. Rob, we have a very special card here tonight, kicked off by this family feud as Kenzie and Kylie Paige face off against their father and uncle, Tommy Henry and Isaac Cain, as they wipe out Max Abel on the floor.
Such a special night of action. I had to make the drive all the way up here to Sevierville, Tennessee, just to see it all for myself. And just like you said, what a way to get this thing kicked off between Pretty Empowered and Isaac Cain and Tommy Henry. And Pretty Empowered are taking it to their opponents right now.
Of course, originally on this night, it was supposed to be the Paige sisters facing off with one another, while Tommy Henry and Isaac Cain going into battle. But because of events that transpired here tonight, it is the Paige sisters facing off against Isaac Cain and Tommy Henry. And we saw a little miscommunication already here between Tommy and Isaac. Of course, we know tonight is Isaac's farewell match.
And what a way to go out. This is, I mean, you talk about, whenever you, oh goodness, massive kick there, goes for the cover. But you talk about farewell matches, you want to leave this business better than it was whenever you found it. And what a way to go out by going against two of the biggest rising stars in all of professional wrestling right now in Kenzie and Kylie.
And it was 1 year ago at Black Harvest 16, the first KFW show I attended, that Isaac Cain came out of retirement. And after years of being alienated, years of being ostracized, he finally reemerged from retirement last year, facing off against Kenzie. And how fitting is it that it all comes full circle here just 1 year later, with his last match being a family affair.
It is about as poetic as it gets. So is the world of professional wrestling. And let me tell you, this match so far has been about as stiff as it gets. As you see Kylie and Tommy inside the ring, trading just massive chops back to back. Look at the red chest of Tommy Henry.
Whew. Going back and forth. Of course, Kylie, formerly Kylie Alexa, now going by Kylie Paige, debuted in May 2022 right here in this very building against her sister Kenzie. And just a little over a year later has already competed in 60 matches. She's the youngest champion in NWA history. You can rattle on her accolades. And Tommy Henry now just picking apart his daughter in the center of the ring.
And whenever you come up in a wrestling family like that, things are not easy for you. I'm sure everybody's seen the commercial for the new Von Erichs movie. A wrestling dad is never the sweetest dad. And you can look no further than Tommy Henry taking her to task right now.
For the cover. Had that leg hook just a little too tight there, as Kenzie and Isaac still brawling on the outside.
Oh,
Tommy getting a little frustrated here with the referee.
Referee's not having any of it.
And of course, Tommy, we talk about his frustration. This past year has really become so power hungry and to me, it seems like jealous of the success of his daughters. He claims that they are ungrateful for all that he has done for them. And he says that if it wasn't for him, they wouldn't be where they are today.
You know, and it's understandable why he would feel that way, but I think that tonight ultimately is going to be a test for the Paige sisters, because the Paige sisters are able to prove their father and prove Isaac Cain wrong. He could very well change his tune, and that's exactly what's on their mind going into this match.
Gouging at the eyes of Kenzie. Now Kylie looking to make the save. Stiff right shot, and again, Tommy Henry taking out this frustration on his daughters. You know, going back to my point earlier, Tommy claims that if it wasn't for the fact that he brought in such big names for Kenzie and Kylie to work, if it wasn't for him bringing in names like Chelsea Green, Tessa Blanchard, Deonna Purrazzo, Priscilla Kelly, that they wouldn't be as tough of competitors as they are today. They really, you know, honed their craft here at KFW.
Look, and be that as it may, I mean, that is definitely a great list of who's who of competitors in this business to get your start against, but I don't think that that's really what matters. The fact of the matter is they were up for the task, and Isaac is up for that massive brain buster off the top rope.
Took a lot out of both competitors.
But we're going to find out tonight, once and for all, Carmen, if all of that training inside of this very ring has paid off for the Paige sisters.
When you talk about training, they went to one of the most highly regarded wrestling training schools in the entire country in the JPWA. Kenzie, of course, has mixed it up in the ring with names like Natalia, Edge, FTR, all at the JPWA. Kenzie, the first ever women's Triple Crown champion in NWA history. All at the age of 21, and right now, trading blows with her father on the outside. It's a chaotic match to call, Rob.
Dude, it's almost impossible right now. There's just so much going on the inside, so much going on the outside.
And it's our first match here tonight at Black Harvest 17. Codebreaker from Kylie Paige.
Kylie might get the cover here.
Rolls over Isaac. Close. And what will be Isaac Cain's final wrestling match. Manages to get this shoulder up here on this evening. Isaac fighting back. As Kylie up, connects.
See Kenzie on the opposite side stomping mud holes into her father.
Referee here being very lenient with the tag rules because, I mean, oh my God, what a super kick. Just took Kenzie's head clean off.
That might be it.
2. I mean, would you want to step in between the Henry family right now?
Absolutely not, and I think the referee's doing exactly what she needs to do. Let them fight this out. That's the only way we're going to get a solution to this problem that this family has had.
Isaac now coming up with a game plan with his brother to take out Kenzie. Kenzie ducks. Double clothesline.
Listen to the roar of this crowd here in Sevierville, Carmen.
Kenzie Paige became who she is in this very building, and the crowd in Sevierville absolutely loves her for it. As Isaac Cain, the release black hole slam, just folded Kenzie in half, and now going for the cover. 2. That was close, Rob.
Very close, about as close as it gets.
The crowd now trying to rally behind the Paige sisters. Oh, I'm hearing a chance for Isaac too.
Well, I mean,
it's a bit split.
Everybody knows this is Isaac's farewell match, and I'm sure there are some fans of the artist that don't quite want to see Isaac go. Tommy just had that foot planted in the throat of Kylie Alexa there in the corner. Kenzie now pleading with Tommy. Oh, wait. Isaac just introduced a chair to the equation. So Kenzie now throwing Tommy on the outside of the ring. Kenzie now got her hands on Isaac, but Isaac nails her with that jawbreaker. Isaac now got that chair.
1 year after his return, with a chair, looking to put away Kenzie Paige.
He's stalking Kenzie now, opposite side of the ring from that chair.
What does Isaac have in mind now with a handful of Kenzie's hair? Kenzie with a reversal! Face first into the chair.
Isaac just lying lifeless in between the top and middle turnbuckles.
Cover made. No! I thought it was lights out for Isaac Cain, but here in his final match, finding that heart, finding that wherewithal to get the shoulder up.
He's gonna have to use everything in the tank in this match. Anything that Isaac has in the reserves, he's going to expend it in this match. And Isaac got a hold of the foot of Kenzie Paige.
Tommy and Kylie on the outside. Meanwhile, in the center of the ring, Kenzie has something in mind. But Isaac with the reversal. Kenzie had that one scouted. Oh, no, 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 no.
Don't do this.
Good God!
This guy hurts.
The legs of that chair just snapped, Rob.
Kenzie's knocked out.
Cover made, too. This is it. No.
Kylie barely in there in just the nick of time to break things up.
Crowd rallying behind the sisters. Tommy makes his way back into the ring. Here's a stare down.
All four competitors just laying in nasty shots to one another.
This is just getting vicious. Oh, low blow from Kenzie.
I think the referee saw it, not doing anything about it.
You know, you would think with it being family, they'd take it easy on each other, but not in the Henry family, Rob. Not at all. This has been going on for years and has really taken a turn in this past year. A lot of twists and turns have led us here to this moment. And what a way for us to kick off Black Harvest. Oh, big boot from Kenzie. Isaac Cain now perched on the top turnbuckle. Kylie charges in.
Kylie with some choice words for Isaac as she made her way up there.
Kylie making him think about it, but oh, headbutt from Isaac. Here comes Kenzie with the save, and we've seen this before. That electric chair cutter.
It's got to be good night for Isaac Cain.
Double pin from the Paige sisters, and that is it.
Said the word poetic earlier in reference to this story, Carmen. And this is about as poetic of an ending to Isaac Cain's career as I think there possibly could be.
A tumultuous history, to say the least. A contentious rivalry at times, at the best of times, a great brotherhood. But here tonight, for the final time, Isaac Cain has been laid to rest at Black Harvest.
You saved us a lot for this, man. Much respect. I love you, brother.
A show of respect from Tommy Henry. Now let's hear from Isaac himself.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can't think of a better way to end this. With my family. With my family. With my family.
Look, Dillon, when I saw your promo and you said pretty much everything that you just said to me tonight, so heartfelt, so genuine, I thought honestly it brought me to tears because we have been such close friends.
I know.
But then I got this random call from someone you might know. I spoke to John. And John told me that you were using this match as a rub to try to get some kind of clout online. And I'm like, not my Dillon, not my friend.
You're damn right, Dr. Dillon. You don't talk. I'll never tell you what to do. I'm really sorry.
First of all, you're not going to talk to
No,
me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I meant to say is, Tessa, you don't listen to these people because you know in your heart who I am, girl. You know you Shut up!
First of all, you're not going to talk to these people that way.
I'm
You
sorry.
have a problem.
I'm sorry.
When I'm talking, you shut your mouth. Done too damn much. I have traveled the globe. I've won championships and titles, places you never even heard of before. So when I saw you at KFW making a name for yourself, you went to the Nightmare Factory, you've traveled all over, spent some of your own money to do so, to learn this craft, and now I see how full of yourself you are. I talk to people in the back and you know what they say? We don't know that person anymore. So you know what, Dillon? I have been so proud of you as a friend, as a mentor, as whatever you want to call me. I have been nothing but proud of your success. And I wanted to see you reach new heights. I still do. But tonight I'm going to knock some sense into you.
I don't think it gets any more clear than that. As we continue action at Black Harvest. Match number 2, Tessa Blanchard facing off against Dillon McQueen.
Hey, Dillon. Dillon.
officially underway, and this match has quickly gotten personal, Rob.
I thought you were going to say officially the biggest bat in wrestling. Boy, that's some choice words there from Tessa Blanchard.
That's debatable. As Tessa Blanchard getting the early advantage here over Dillon McQueen, and you heard it from both of them. These two friends outside of professional wrestling, they know each other so well. Earlier tonight, Dillon told me that this match means more to him than any match he has ever had. And that's saying something. I've seen him go toe-to-toe in the ring with some of the people he considers his idols, people like Effie and Mike Bennett. And this is the most nervous he's ever been stepping in the ring with someone he looks up to.
You know, and we just recently, a few months ago, called a massive triple threat championship match between Dillon, Kenzie, Paige, and Hunter Drake, two people that he goes way back with, all the way to his days in training. So for him to say that about this match tonight with Tessa Blanchard, you know that means an awful lot.
Of course, Dillon McQueen has had a very hit-or-miss year so far in KFW, looking to swing the pendulum in the opposite direction. Speaking of swinging the pendulum, Hurricane Rana from Tessa Blanchard.
You know, when Dillon was talking about those accolades of Tessa Blanchard, as Tessa might be looking to fly here early.
Ooh, drop kick.
Well, speaking of those accolades about Tessa, Tessa has made her career off of facing not only opponents of the opposite gender, but opponents that are so much bigger and stronger and on paper better than Tessa Blanchard. But those odds have meant nothing to her entire career.
Tessa, of course, really a pioneer of the mainstream intergender wrestling, becoming the first woman to hold a major U.S. World Championship. They're now bringing the fight. Bringing the fight here on the outside.
Oh, are you okay? Tessa, are you okay?
Dillon McQueen looming over with that intimidating physical presence. But as he mentioned, Rob, Tessa Blanchard, no stranger to stepping in the ring with those bigger than her. Seeing Tessa Blanchard mix it up in the ring with names like Sammy Callahan, you know, Brian Cage, some of the biggest competitors in professional wrestling. Tessa Blanchard holds her own, and I guarantee you here on this night, she is not intimidated by Dillon McQueen.
None whatsoever. And Dillon McQueen I don't think I've ever seen Dillon intimidated by anybody in his career, at least as long as I've been calling his matches. But tonight was the closest I ever got to seeing that. And that look in Dillon's eyes, whenever he stepped in this ring with somebody, you can tell just how much he looks up to Tessa. And I think he's getting in his own head about it.
Well, this is a dream match for Dillon. Like I mentioned before, he's been in the ring, he's been in high-pressure situations before against his idols, but when it's someone like Tessa Blanchard that he considers a friend, it really ups the ante that much more. A swift kick to the sternum now, right into the rib cage. And now the shin right across the throat. Now adding insult to injury. Tessa not having any of it.
You know, that's somebody who's used to adding insult to injury herself. Tessa Blanchard knows all these games that Dillon wants to play. She's played them at one point in her own career, and she's going to give it to Dillon just as easily as she can take it.
When we talk about the high-pressure situation for Dillon McQueen, Tessa Blanchard has become so accustomed to that very thing, that high-pressure situation. This is someone who mixed it up in the WWE Mae Young Classic. Of course, we mentioned former World Heavyweight Champion. She's been in these big matches, and she does not get flustered.
Nope, not whatsoever, and you're seeing that perfect example right now against Dillon McQueen, who on paper, bigger, stronger, possibly even faster, doesn't matter.
One more shot, and it's over for you.
Dillon asking for one more shot, and we'll see how that works out. A flurry of forearms now from undeniable Tessa Blanchard. With the psyched out Dillon McQueen there. Faked him out now off the ropes. What does she have in mind? Right to the kidneys.
Nasty shot there from Tessa.
Telling you here tonight, Tessa Blanchard very unpredictable. We saw her going for that Irish whip instead. Switched course, sent him into the opposite rope. When Dillon McQueen was bracing himself to catch that kick in the back of the neck, where does she hit him? She hits him low, hits him in the kidneys, staying one step ahead of the young Dillon McQueen.
Well, you made a perfectly good point there, is the fact that Dillon McQueen probably did his homework. I mean, you can imagine he looks up to Tessa. It's somebody that he even said so whenever he came out here. He looks up to her, did his homework, and she knows that. So she's doing everything she can to throw him off of his game because he thinks he's going to do the same to her.
Tessa now makes her way up to the top. Turnbuckle misses with the cross body, but rolls through. Big spear from Dillon McQueen, goes for a cover. Only a 2. The crowd here in Sevierville, Tennessee, coming alive for Tessa, but Dillon feeding off the negativity here.
Dillon feeds off of reactions. This is somebody that is so soaked up with himself. He feeds off of the boos, he feeds off of the cheers, he feeds off of the noise. So will it be enough?
Speaking of idols, going for that Black Widow, but Tessa manages to fight out up and under with a cutter from out of nowhere. Undeniable, no. Dillon somehow kicking out of the cutter from Tessa Blanchard. What's it going to take to put away Dillon McQueen?
You know, and the only thing that I think Dillon really has going for him, especially this late into the match, is he is very strong. He has a lot of wherewithal, and we have seen in so many Dillon McQueen matches, it's going to take a lot to put him away.
Going for that hammerlock DDT, but Dillon had it scouted.
I'm gonna teach you some respect, girl.
Using that strength advantage. Oh my God, power bomb.
Folded like an accordion,
2.
goes for the cover. And this is the problem right here. Dillon could be letting this rage getting in his way.
Right now, Dillon McQueen too much in his head. You see him out here making eye contact with the fans here in attendance, and now, what's he going for the bat? You heard him saying that he doesn't care if he gets disqualified. The referee pulling the bat from his hands, and now Tessa. I think Dillon had that one scouted. Cover made. No.
Almost the biggest win of Dillon McQueen's career, but could not keep her down for the full 3 seconds.
The mind games of Dillon McQueen bringing out that bat, knowing that Tessa would come up from behind. Now with Dillon looming over her. What is next? Going for that Zaddy T. And connect. No, no!
Rolls through.
Rolls through! No. Quick reversals.
What?
About to hide on that kick.
Hammerlock DDT connects.
That's gotta be it.
Leg is hooked. 2, 3, and it is. And an undeniable victory here tonight from Tessa Blanchard over her friend Dillon McQueen. And in Tessa's KFW return, emerges victorious. And a bit of a rematch from what we saw back at KFW Game Over between Rolando Perez and Kerry Morton. Of course, last time the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship was on the line, but here tonight, tag team matches. Rolando, who said that he had it in control, tags in All Business Tyler Franks. And of course, cards subject to change. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the legendary Ricky Morton, who unfortunately was unable to make the trip, suffered a bit of an illness, so stepping in his place tonight, Silas Mason.
Could not have asked for a better change in partners right there. Kerry Morton pulling in one of his stablemates from the Southern Six in the Thrillbilly Silas Mason. This is my first time seeing my first time seeing the Thrillbilly here in person. What a massive individual that NWA National Heavyweight Champion is.
Yeah, I don't think cameras really show you just how massive this human being is. You have to be here and experience it in person. That is one mountain of a man. As Kerry Morton, a product right here at KFW. Really got to start here at Kross Fire Wrestling, Sevierville, Tennessee. Now one of the brightest stars of the NWA. Big leapfrog from Tyler Franks.
That amazing vertical leap ability that I never get tired of seeing from Tyler Franks.
I know. This shit settle down, brother. I want the big man in the group.
Silas Mason calling a shot now.
I want him. Tag me.
He wants Big Brother in the match.
Interesting dynamic here. Speaking of Big Brother, you gotta wonder the mindset of Rolando Perez. We are just 1 week away from NWA Samhain, where Rolando Perez is going to be the special guest referee in that brother versus brother match where NWA. We got a run-in from Juventud Guerrera during the match.
Does this mean I can say I've done commentary with Juventud?
I think so. Anything is possible, but to my point, Rolando Perez is going to be the special guest referee, and that loser leaves NWA match between Brady Pierce and Rush Freeman this coming Saturday, NWA Samhain. And you can feel that infectious rhythm. Silas Mason having no part of it.
Rolando trying to use that agility to the best of his abilities because he knows if Silas gets a hold of him, that could be all she wrote for the Big Brother.
And now, I was about to say up on the shoulders of the big Silas Mason, but Perez managing to escape.
Look at this.
Crossbody from Rolando caught. Tag made now to Tyler Franks. Right to the jaw, and Mason unflinched. Look at this. Look at this.
Unbelievable strength.
Oh, incredible strength from Silas Mason. And now All Business Tyler Franks running senton. Going for a cover. Strong kick out at one.
You know, and Tyler Franks, of the 4 individuals in this match, you can easily say probably the most unknown one in this ring right now. So Franks is wrestling this match, and I can tell from some of the offense, he's wrestling like he's got a point to prove tonight.
And on a night like tonight at Black Harvest 17, the biggest show of the year for KFW, everything is to prove. Cover. A lot on the line here. The Southern Six take on the 865 Mafia. And it was 1 year ago today, Rob, in this very building at Black Harvest 16 where this partnership between Rolando and Tyler Franks really formed. And it's been, I gotta say, it's been flourishing this past year.
Well, let's see how well they can flourish against, I would say easily, some of the toughest competition they have and ever will face against in the Southern Six.
There's a reason the Southern Six are running wild in the NWA currently. Some of the greatest athletes, some of the greatest competitors going today. Cover made. future legend tags in Silas Mason. Delayed vertical suplex here. You know, I may be out of line here, but it really looks like Silas Mason was doing all the work there, Rob.
Yeah, it's just showing off at this point. But Kerry Morton working smarter, not harder. Goes for the cover to Silas. We talked earlier tonight whenever the Henry family was having their quarrel in this ring. We talked about that wrestling dynasty that family is. Look at Kerry Morton. You want to talk about learning and the household.
Talking pedigree.
No kidding. The son of legendary one half of the Rock and Roll Express, Ricky Morton. I'm very lucky to say that I'm one of the few independent broadcasters on the scene today that had an opportunity to call one of the farewell tour matches of the Rock and Roll Express whenever they faced against the Good Brothers last year. And Kerry Morton, if he has learned half of what his father has to teach, that's going to be one of the baddest dudes in professional wrestling right there.
Tag made now to the former World's Junior Heavyweight Champion. Kerry Morton, of course, held that title for 287 days.
Very impressive. Very, very impressive.
And now look, behind the ref's back. Referee Garrett Kitt.
You see the referee, you see him changing his perspective there, but still doesn't see that assist on the outside from the Thrillbilly. Oof.
Going to tag in Rolando. Rolando tying his boot.
What?
Getting more of a view of Tyler Franks than we expected here.
No kidding. Tyler Franks is being taken to the woodshed right now, trying to make his way back to his corner, but Rolando a little preoccupied.
Rolando didn't seem in too much of a hurry to get in the ring with Kerry Morton, the only other person in this match who has a pinfall victory over Matt Cardona.
No kidding.
Kerry Morton delayed with the body slam and now tags in big Silas Mason.
Now Rolando's definitely not going to be in a hurry to get back in.
The NWA National Heavyweight Champion, of course, won that vacant championship previously held by the current NWA World's Champion, EC3. It's really a spectacle to watch here.
Got that claw now cinched in onto Franks.
With the claw, one of the stars of the new Von Erichs movie.
It'll be more than a cameo appearance, I'm sure.
We're working the claw. Franks trying to fight out of it. Going for that sunset flip. The size is too much, but misses with an elbow drop in another. Frank's doing his best to evade.
So Franks was trying to make his way back over to Rolando there, but that momentum shift just a little bit too much.
Rolando, again, no hurry to get in this ring. It seems to me every time Franks even looks over in the direction of Rolando, Rolando wishes he could be anywhere else on this planet rather than in the corner of his partner.
I mean, I get it. I wouldn't want to go against Kerry Morton or Silas Mason either, but the fact of the matter is that is exactly what Rolando signed up for.
Super kick to the Achilles tendon.
Rolando looks just as impressed as all the fans here in attendance.
Wiping out the big man in the corner.
Rolando's got that arm out now.
And now he wants to tag in. Now that Silas Mason is on his back, now Rolando wants to tag in.
Hey man, work smarter, not harder. I've said it before, I'll say it again. What is this now?
Look at that, look at that. Notice the second Silas back on his feet, something's in Rolando's hair.
What is, not even paying Franks any attention. Now Morton's back in the ring.
Morton temporarily distracted, eats that uppercut from All Business. In comes Silas Mason, misses. It's not often we see the Southern Six with miscommunication. Typically a well-oiled machine. Silas Mason over the top. Tyler Franks could win this match here single-handedly, but opting for a suicide dive.
Wow. Where's Rolando? I'm sure he'd be ready to get back in the ring now.
Now Franks makes his way up to the top rope. Diving crossbody onto the future legend, Kerry Morton. But not enough energy to roll over, continue that momentum.
Well, he's had to fight this entire match by himself. Rolando has spent very, very little time in this ring, but give it to Franks. Franks is still giving everything he's got to win this match.
Franks going for that. Franks was going for the Shining Wizard, but now Rolando wants to tag in. Rolando rolls up. What's he having on here? Canadian Destroyer!
Kerry Morton is on Dream Street.
How the hell is Kerry Morton on his feet?
Lucky for him, fell into the tag.
And business has just picked up, my friend.
If I'm Tyler Franks, I'd get out of there and just let Rolando deal with this one.
Oh! I think Rolando may have heard you there, Rob.
I'll make sure to speak a little quieter next time. Sorry, Franks.
Rolando wants nothing to do with this behemoth, Silas Mason, and now,
Oh my God.
look at the velocity! How many revolutions was that?
Too many to count.
Cover made, and that is it.
You were working for Rolando, bro, huh? You know what that is, huh? You're working with the highest paid superstars in the world, and you go out there and you disappoint.
Looks like this business partnership could be crumbling right before our very eyes.
Like me, but you don't even know who you are. Who are you, Tyler? Who are you?
You keep it up, Rolando, you're going to find out exactly who Tyler Franks is.
I think he's very close.
Who the hell are you?
And I know Perez has a temper, but Franks is not the person to do this to. How good must that feel, Rob?
About as good as it gets for all business, and I think it's safe to say this partnership has officially run its course, Carbon.
As quickly as the 865 Mafia has formed, here it lays to rest.
What's that candy? That straight gum shit? Who said that? Somebody said fuck, and I'm down to do that. All right, let me tell you. Somebody said fuck. Give him a show, don't you?
You guys want to see some magic, huh?
Touch my body, right? Touch my body, right? Show him a trick. You are a damn trick. trick. Shut your mouth. Listen. I'm a magician. You ain't gonna find anything, I promise. You're a magician, I'm a goddamn wrestler. Let's get this thing out of the way. Let's get this out of the way.
I don't know, they said to bring him the clowns.
Well, in what has already been a magical night here at KFW Black Harvest. Just got that much more magical, Rob.
Somebody pulled a magic trick, that's all
Because
right.
KFW Tag Team Championships are on the line, and who answers the open challenge but Magic Jake and the Barker Cody James from the NWA.
You know, with so much NWA representation already on this show, it's so fitting that a few more of the folks from one of the oldest, if not the oldest professional wrestling company in North America decided to show up here in Sevierville, Tennessee and show out for the fans of Black Harvest.
I do believe second only to CMLL, who have been in operation for over 100 years, but the NWA just recently celebrated their 75th year anniversary. Incredible longevity, and certainly the longest in the United States. What a surprise here to have Magic Jake and the Barker. Ooh, stiff forearm to the face of Jackson Drake. Of course, it's been quite the year for the KFW Tag Team Championships. Started off this year, our tag team champions were Jackson Drake and Tyler Franks. And hold on, cover made. And while Jackson Drake was away with injury, who was it that stepped up and defended those tag team titles with Tyler Franks but Rolando? And with the return of Jackson Drake, hold on, double suicide dive. Tag team titles were in contention. Look at that. It's a good look for Jackson. I like this.
I like that.
Top hat for Jackson Drake.
Not everybody can pull it off, but he can.
You'll love to see it. But of course, with the tag team titles in contention, it was Jackson Drake who brought in So Fly Manny Low. Cover made. You know, some people would say he's too fly.
No, absolutely. I've heard that.
And now it's So Fly putting on the top hat.
He doesn't look too bad either. I'd look like a fat Mr. Monopoly if I put that thing on.
I gotta say, now I need to see it. Right after this tag match, of course. Right after the tag match, we'll talk. The Barker with some bold claims here.
You see his partner now digging in that jacket while SoFly is being distracted.
Is that a flask?
Hey, pass it back here, boss.
The sleight of hand. Oh, come on.
Big old swinging neck breaker there. Goes for a cover.
You know, I've seen a lot in my time as a professional wrestling broadcaster. I've never seen magic used in person during a wrestling match.
I've called a lot of Zicky Dice matches, so I have. This is definitely not my first foray into that, but this is the first time I've seen
that man's pure magic.
Tell me about it. That is the first time I have definitely seen a flask being used.
And now draping across the back, sending that throat into that middle rope. The Barker off the ropes. Ooh. Charging in that full body weight.
We're the greatest show to ever grace.
Seen a lot of cohesion here.
Very well-oiled machine.
That's magic for you.
Oh, beautiful flatliner.
And Jake connects now, makes the pinfall.
I've seen a lot of great cohesion from the Barker and Magic Jake. You can tell these guys have definitely been doing this for a while together.
The only thing missing right now is CJ ringside. Unable to make the trip, it seems. But these two, as you mentioned, Rob, very well oiled, very in sync with one another. As Manny Low delivers the jawbreaker. Charges in, sent over the top.
Jackson Drake taunting on the outside. Oof.
Diving crossbody caught. The strength of Magic Jake.
Very impressive.
Now another pinfall. 2.
Big spinning side slam so close to a 3 count.
Notice though, the frequent covers forcing Manny Low to exert that much more energy with each and every kick out. Wise strategy on behalf of Magic Jake and Cody James.
Very much so. And this is my first time seeing both of these teams in action. I got to say, I'm very impressed with everything that I've seen so far.
Well, no. Behind the ref's back, once again, the Barker with that cane across the throat of Manny Low.
Nothing impressive about that. That is just pure unbridled aggression there from the Barker. Ooh.
The Barker sent in. Big splash in the corner. Has him up. Body slam. Jackson doing his best here on the outside to will on his tag team partner, but that's all he can do. Cover.
You know, and Barker right now doing a great job making sure that SoFly is isolated, keeping him far, far away from Jackson Drake at all times.
Real quiet right now, aren't you? Real quiet right now, aren't you?
Again, tag team titles on the line here tonight in an open challenge. How bold was that of Jackson Drake and Manny Low to throw out the gauntlet to anybody who wants it? Obviously, whether KFW or outside the realm of KFW.
You know, but that is exactly what the kind of thing that you're opening yourself up for whenever you have an open challenge like this. You have to be ready to take on anything, and I don't know who they might have been expecting. I don't know who they might have been expecting to answer this challenge, but I can tell you right now, it was definitely, as the looks of it, not anybody as unorthodox as the team that they wound up getting.
If you did not hear, 5 minutes remain before the time limit expires. So business about to pick up as everyone switches in to that second gear. Super kick from Jackson Drake.
Jackson Drake trying to make up for a lot of ground now. First time in the match in a long time.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with what I've seen from Jackson Drake in my time in this business. This kid has a very, very bright future, Rob.
You know, and I can say that about so many people that we've already seen on this card. Goes for the cover. Jackson Drake right up there with Dillon McQueen, right up there with Tyler Franks. These are guys that if they are not on your radar, you need to open your eyes and you need to pay attention, because they very well, all three, could be on your TV sooner rather than later.
This man has all the tools in the book. And now, some tag team offense of their own. Jackson Drake perched atop 450.
Tight rotation, goes for the cover.
An excellent point there, Rob, with that tight rotation, but broken up by the Barker. Manny Low from behind, looking to put the Barker to sleep. Tag team champions now on the outside.
Not a whole lot of time left in this match. If you guys want these belts, you're going to have to get one of them back on the inside.
The titles can only change on a pinfall or submission. Oh my God! Tope Conillo from the big man. Rolling Jackson into the ring wisely, Rob. Very wisely again. Pinfall or submission, moonsault.
Almost landed head first into the sternum of Jackson Drake.
How much did that take out of the body of Magic Jake?
Took quite a lot, as you can see. He's still not able to get to that cover. Still very, very slowly trying to roll over. Gets one arm over.
Two. A Thought we had new champions, Rob.
Very, very close. Very, very close indeed. These guys are calling for the end of it all right here.
Magic Jake said the show is over, and now on the shoulders of the Barker, Manny Lowe with the save.
Keeping hopes alive, if only momentarily.
Barker's over the top. In comes Magic Jake. Quick roll up from Jackson. Double team. Yes, and that is it. Tag team titles retained. What does Jackson have to say?
Testing. 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, testing. Sevierville! You all know good and well how much your favorite interracial tag team loves you. But Jesus Christ, is that the best you got? Is that the best you got? No. You're gonna have to do better than that. Y'all trying to surprise us with a couple of NWA news, and you still couldn't get the job done.
And now bringing the fight.
We got a Donnybrook
Wait,
in
what?
the ring.
Wait a minute.
Wait, is this match official?
I'm waiting on the word from the referee, but title belts across the head of both Kenzie and Kylie. And things have broken down quickly here.
Not even sure what's going on anymore.
Seems to me as if Jackson Drake and Manny Lowe were calling for more competition, and they found it. Big knee delivered to Kylie Paige. I guess it's official. Tag team titles on the line once more.
Both of these teams are pulling double duty tonight.
Jackson bringing the fight to Kenzie on the outside behind the referee's back as Manny Lowe targeting the arm of Kylie Alexa, or Kylie Paige rather. Bending those fingers backward. That's going to take a little while to get used to.
No kidding.
Stomping the elbow. Kylie fighting back. Kylie, no stranger to being the smaller competitor in a situation.
Literally every single match that she's in, that's the case.
Good God, dropped right on her head with that dragon suplex. But when have we ever seen Kylie Alexa back down though, Rob?
I haven't seen it a single time.
We've seen Kylie Alexa mix it up in the ring with Sawyer Rhett, Rina Yamashita, Max the Impaler, and not once has Kylie ever backed down from a fight. She's not going to back down here tonight with the KFW Tag Team titles on the line. Could any of us have expected this earlier tonight in our opening contest with the Paige sisters facing off against Tommy Henry and Isaac Cain, that they'd be here later tonight to challenge for the tag team titles?
I didn't expect it whenever their music hit.
The Paige sisters bringing the fight, dueling tilt-a-whirl into the crossface. Double crossface, nowhere to go for the tag team champions, Rob. Center of the ring. Jackson rolls through.
Almost had a cover on Kenzie.
Breaking up the submission using Kenzie Paige. In their second defense of the tag team titles tonight, you can see the frustration growing on the face of Jackson Drake. Tombstone pile driver right now. Manny low. Styles clash.
Right in the face of Kenzie Paige with that. Now trying to give it to Kenzie, it looks like, but no.
Manhandling Kenzie Paige. Powerbomb into a German suplex. And notice Kenzie talking trash the entire way down. Defiant to the very end.
Both
Double pinfall. No.
The Paige sisters as defiant as ever.
Oh, you know as good as anyone, Rob, much like I do. It's going to take a lot more than that to put away the Paige sisters.
It's going to take some weapons that I'm pretty sure you can't legally carry in this building.
It's Tennessee. I don't know. On the shoulders now of Manny Low.
But to your point,
Wait a minute. We've seen this. Usually on Kenzie's shoulders, Manny Low may not have a choice.
Is that it?
That
we have new
electric chair
champions?
cutter. Double pinfall. Yes, we do. New tag team champions.
Green Powered are the new Kross Fire Tag Team Champions! You know what that means? Kross Fire Wrestling is about to enter its pretty era! Tonight, for me, for the NWA World Women's Champion, for one half of the tag champ, I need you all to be loud, crazy, excited for the rest of the night. It's Black Harvest!
And while this night may spell the end of an era for Isaac Cain, now begins the era of Pretty Empowered here at Kross Fire Wrestling. A very interesting dynamic here for this one, Rob.
Tell me about it. These are two guys that are begging for cheers, and I don't think are going to get any.
I am not sure if there are two more hated people in that locker room. More than Keith Gavin and Nick Iggy. And putting them in the same ring together, I'm surprised this ring doesn't collapse from its own ego.
This is my first time seeing Keith Gavin in action, but Nick Iggy, very, very familiar with. That's dirty, rotten scoundrel Iggy is somebody that's been a thorn in our sides, not only in the wrestling ring, but at the commentary table.
Keith Gavin, of course, the right-hand man of Tommy Henry. You've seen him do the dirty work for Tommy quite often here. Of course, last time we saw Keith Gavin was back at KFW Notorious, where he went to battle with Hunter Drake in an I Quit match. Last time we saw Keith Gavin in a KFW ring, he was being hung over the top rope with an electrical cord.
The fact that he's even still standing after that shows just how tough Gavin actually is.
You may not like him as a human being, but you have to give him credit. One of the toughest people in that locker room. Right now, Nick Iggy really hammered it home on this idea that Keith pulled his beard.
And I'm sure that's not going to be the last thing that he talks about Keith pulling during this match. I meant his hair, Carmen. Don't look at me.
Yeah, at this point, nothing would surprise me from the mouth of Nick Iggy.
You know, and
as these two men meet in the center of the ring.
And you were giving Keith his props earlier. That's something that, unfortunately, as much as we might not like Nick Iggy, that's another guy that deserves his props. He's a very, very well-tenured veteran of the professional wrestling business, and we have seen his hands mold some of the brightest stars, especially in our old territory of New South over in Alabama. This guy is going to be really in charge of a lot of the toughest up-and-comers coming through the Southeast.
A nice little ode to Nick Iggy's hero, Rene Dupree, there for a split second.
See, that just shows you what kind of a guy Nick Iggy is, the fact that his hero is Rene Dupree.
And of course, as I mentioned before, you may not like the tactics of Nick Iggy, but you have to give Nick Iggy his flowers. And it's something I'm seeing a lot more here recently on social media, recognizing just the impact that the Carnies have had in independent professional wrestling, especially in the tag team scene. This is someone who's been on the scene for over a decade, who got his start here in Tennessee. This isn't the same Magic Man that we saw 10 years ago. This is an entirely different Nick Iggy. And the crowd now having their way with him.
Do you have to pay extra for that?
Oh, and now the kid! The children now getting in.
Referee might have to break this up.
And I gotta say, if the roles were reversed, something tells me these fans in attendance would be going after Keith Gavin with just that much fervor, with just that much intensity.
Absolutely would.
I think that may have enraged Nick Iggy here as he's sent back first into the apron.
When you were talking about the Carnies getting their flowers recently on social media, we found out will be re-debuting with the National Wrestling Alliance in just a couple of weeks' time.
Returning to Nashville, of course, on November 4th with the NWA. Nick Iggy and Kerry Awful. That's if Nick Iggy can make it after being sent into that guardrail from Keith Gavin.
John's going to do everything he can to make sure that Nick Iggy's not only going to not make it to that National Wrestling Alliance taping, but not make it to the entranceway after this match.
Well, as if the guardrail wasn't dangerous enough, having them wrapped in these Halloween lights. A lot of sharp, jagged edges.
Sharp and hot.
Iggy charges in off the rebound with a DDT to the floor.
And whenever you see things like that, it's almost, and trust me whenever I say almost, tough to hate Nick Iggy. Because while, yes, one of the most brash personalities you'll ever see, one of the most talented individuals in and out of the wrestling ring.
Cover made, leg is hooked. That devastating DDT to the floor. And folks, there is no padding out here. This thinnest amount of carpet over a concrete floor, and it's amazing to me that Keith Gavins even has the wherewithal to have his eyes open right now.
And see how much longer they're able to stay open as he goes right back to work on Keith Gavin.
Who's your favorite?
I'm not sure either of them are in the ring right now.
I was about to say,
Who's your favorite?
I don't think this would be the match to ask that question, Nick.
Again, that's not to knock either one of these competitors within the ropes. But I guess it definitely goes without saying that neither one of these men are a fan favorite.
Not whatsoever, but it looks like Keith Gavin might be a little bit closer. Goes for the
Quick
cover.
roll up.
Keith Gavin might be a little bit closer to being the favorite of these two, at least in this match.
I gotta say, Tommy Henry's a madman for putting this match on the card.
Oh, absolutely. The man thrives on chaos. You saw that opening match he was in.
Some people just want to watch the world burn. Body slam connects, and now dropping the knee across the face. Going for that cover. Unable to get that leg at first, having to pull at the tights, and now trying to slow down that momentum, wrapping the legs around the body of Keith.
Driving the air all the way out of Keith Gavin, arm across the throat, legs across the waist.
He's flying away with a couple shots, but Iggy with one of his own, and now off the ropes. Keith had it scouted.
Blue Thunder bomb. If he could have looked like he was going for a stacked cover, but then just kind of forgot where he was.
Notice he's still shaking off the cobwebs from that DDT on the floor. You see him bobbing his head around. It's almost like he's trying to get his equilibrium back. In charges Iggy. Spinning back elbow. Look at the athleticism of Nick Iggy.
Deep cover. Ooh, on the ropes. You know, and if Iggy was just a little bit of a nicer guy, that athleticism would be easily enough to win over the crowd.
It'd be a lot more palatable for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes remaining in this match. 5 minutes.
It's one thing to witness a talented athlete in the ring. It's an entirely different thing for that person to know just how good they are and just to rub it in your face nonstop.
And even if Iggy's not good at something, he's still going to try his best to convince you that he is. Can't repeat what the crowd is saying, but I will say I do agree with the sentiment, regardless of who they're saying it towards.
Get up, Kevin!
I don't know, some of the things I've heard on the microphone earlier, Rob, I think you can just kind of say what you want.
I'm going to be careful here. It's my first day on the job.
Iggy brought the chair in the ring, using it to take a little bit of a break here. Gavin not going to take it lightly. Bringing the fight back with less than 5 minutes remaining before a time limit draw.
And how upsetting would it be if that is how this match finishes, with that time limit draw, no decisive victor between these two.
Reached around the gut, trying to go for that German suplex. Low blow from Keith.
Referee completely back towards the corner, has no idea what's going on.
Oh!
Double low blows.
Anything you can do, I can do better, says Nick Iggy, and now both men wiped out. Have you ever seen anything like this, Rob?
You know, back to that comment earlier about pulling and stuff during this match. Both these guys trying their best to pull themselves to their feet, Carmen.
Double low blows. Both men make their way to their knees. I'm hearing yays.
Like I said earlier,
somehow I am hearing yays.
Somehow Nick Iggy has out-scoundreled Keith Gavin.
Well, if anyone was going to do it. Sure. Good job.
Just a couple of minutes left, I imagine. These guys are going to have to move fast.
Big back body drop. Gavin's fired up. Charges in. Whoa. Monkey flip.
Iggy caught some serious air off of that.
Never mind here. Oh, slings him into the middle turnbuckle, immediately into a German suplex. A quick combo from Keith, who just falls into the cover. Gave it his all.
You know, and you gotta imagine if he could have just had enough sense to hook one of those legs and just get a little bit more leverage on that cover on the Iggy, that could have very easily been it.
From the top rope, misses with that senton. Now Iggy goes for that ripcord cutter. Sit face first, and now crossface.
Iggy's got to tap. He's got nowhere to go.
You know what's got to kill his ego. But can he make fingertips away? And he does.
Just clawed his way to that bottom rope and finally got it.
Come on, Gavin, you gotta let go, you gotta break up. Come on. Now break off, boss. It's on the ropes, man. It's on the ropes, you gotta break off.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute remaining in this match. 1 minute.
We are down to crunch time. Iggy going to use the chair, stopped by referee Garrett Kent. Gavin's using this distraction to his advantage. Now with the chair in hand.
Oh, Oh, both men with the same idea, trying to lie and cheat and steal their ways to victory.
Trying to out-scoundrel each other, Rob.
Story as old as time in this match.
What's the official going to do here?
Less than a minute in this match, only seconds remain. These guys are arguing over who actually didn't hit the other.
Well, doing everything they can to get the disqualification victory. Quick roll up. Kick out from Nick Iggy.
Big right hands by both men. Let's get that chair out of the ring. I think both men have loaded right hands, and both men are down. Both men are covered.
2, 3. Both men were covered. Double pinfall. Double pinfall. Double pinfall. This is going to be a draw, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is a draw.
Well, it certainly seems like both of these competitors very evenly matched.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's double losers.
I mean, depending on how you look at it, could be double winners. Either way. Whoa, Nick Iggy having some flashbacks here as he's making his way out. But folks, so much more still to come here tonight. Up next, former NWA Women's Champion Kamille in action. Arie Alexander in no hurry to get in the ring here to kick off this match against the Brick House Kamille.
That was not nice. Hey, come on! That cost more money than any of you guys got in here.
KFW sparing no expense here tonight. The Stars are in action, have been here all night long for Black Harvest 17. And here is the former NWA Women's World Champion, Kamille, in action. Held that title for 812 days, Rob.
812-day reign that was very recently ended by the woman who is in the back right now, a woman that we have seen twice tonight in Kenzie Paige.
The new KFW Tag Team Champion, Kenzie Paige, as Kamille working over the arm of Arie Alexander. Quick roll through. Nope, not enough.
You know, you said earlier, Arie Alexander in no hurry to get this started. Well, look, whenever you have the longest reigning NWA champion of the modern era standing across from
It's
you.
intimidating.
Look no further than just look at Kamille. She looks like an absolute monster in every sense of the word. And if you paid any attention to her reign with that championship, she is an absolute monster.
This is a great opportunity for Arie Alexander to step in the ring and prove herself against one of the best in the world today. So you gotta ask yourself, is she gonna be able to step up to Kamille on this night?
You know, I mean, the only person that knows the answer to that question is Arie herself. And right now, I think the only thing that she's really worried about, and genuinely really the only thing she needs to be worried about. It's not about beating Kamille. It's about surviving.
She can't do that.
It's about staying out of her own head. Of course, last time we saw Arie Alexander here in KFW picked up a big win over Kylie Alexa thanks to Tommy Henry. That's Kamille looking to slow down the pace here.
Kamille is going to do to Arie exactly what she does against all of her competitors. I guess with the exception of Kenzie Paige very recently, she's going to wrestle her match. She's going to grind you out. She is going to outpower you. She's going to outmaneuver you. And that is exactly what we're seeing right now so far.
Arie Alexander certainly trying her best to bring down the brick house. But to your point, Rob, but how many times did Kenzie Paige, all respect to Kenzie Paige, one of the best in the world, how many times did it take Kenzie Paige to finally defeat Kamille?
It took several attempts. And look, Kenzie Paige, not perfect. She lost her television title the night before to Max the Impaler. Kenzie Paige, and I think, and this is no disrespect to the current champion, we both know how tough she really is. It's very possible that in Camille's mind and in a lot of fans' minds, she got lucky that night. Like you said, nobody can burn the brick house down. The big bad wolf sure as hell tried to, and I don't think Arie Alexander's going to be able to.
How many people stepped up and tried to take that title from Kamille during that reign? Think about it. Some of the best going today. Names like Chelsea Green, Melina, Karen Terrell, Allie Katch, Layla Hirsch. I could go on and on and on. Kamille has defeated them all to defend that title. And honestly, it's strange to me to not see her carrying gold.
It really is. The NWA was having to go outside of their own female roster and call up everybody, every top name on the independent scene. Cover made. Call up every top name on the independent scene. Look, we need somebody to come out here and challenge our champion. Who can step up? And it took a very long time for somebody to successfully be able to do so.
To that point raises the question. I'm going to ask you, Rob, how does that affect the mindset of Kamille going from defending that championship night in and night out to now being in this match without that title on the line?
Well, there's one of two things that I can think. Either one, it's a lot of pressure that she no longer has to be worried about. So now she can come into a match like this, a match with no stakes, and not have any worries, not have to worry about carrying that burden of carrying an entire division on her back. Or two, it could light a whole other fire underneath Kamille, and she could be even more aggressive and even more of the monster that she was whenever she was the champion.
Absolutely no champion's advantage here either as the brick house falls. Arie Alexander with the leg hooks. No.
That is as close as any woman has ever gotten to getting a successful 3-count.
We talk about making an impact, making a statement. If Arie Alexander here on this night at Black Harvest can put away Kamille, you got to imagine that stamps her as one of the best going today, and certainly would have a chance at the NWA Women's Championship.
If I'm Billy Corgan, I'm backing the Brinks truck up to her door if she can beat Kamille tonight here at Black Harvest.
Of course, if Arie seems a little familiar, perhaps you've seen her on the Netflix series Wrestlers, documenting Ohio Valley Wrestling. Now here, just bringing it to Kamille. Kamille shaking it off, though.
You see right now, right back on the offensive. You can daze Kamille. You can catch her off guard. It is possible. But I don't know if it is possible to stay on top of Kamille. I've never seen it.
Then rolls Arie going for a cover. Kamille busted open. Right between the eyes. This goes to show how tough both these competitors are and how hard they are bringing the fight. Look at this. Innovative from Kamille. This is with the pump kick.
You can see how much Kamille has grown as a talent. You can see how much Kamille has grown as a talent. I remember going to some of those old NWA Power tapings at GPB Studios in Atlanta, Georgia during the first 2 seasons. And Kamille hardly got the opportunity to get in the ring and show what she had to do because at that point, she was still very green as a competitor in this business. And now just to see how much she has grown and to see how she can take a match and make it her own, and she has done such a great job of that tonight.
Yes, she has. And speaking of making the most of an opportunity tonight, you can see Arie Alexander growing in confidence as each minute surpasses in this match. You can see just the confidence in her eyes.
She knows it's all about the grind. That's the only chance you have. You have to try to grind away at that brick house. That is the only chance you've got. And to hope that at some point you can catch her off guard long enough to at least pin her down for 3 seconds. And Arie Alexander knows.
Big pump kick.
I was going to say she knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel, but it might not be the light she was looking for.
Right now, she's got to make sure she doesn't walk towards the light after that kick. Good God almighty. Just about took the head off of Arie. Arie going to the midsection and now up on the shoulders, looking to power up Kamille. Arie has the waist hooked, of course, known for those German suplexes, the suplex machine, the queen of the German suplex, whatever you want to call her. Unable to get Kamille quite yet, but rolls through with a snapmare. Penalty kick right across the chest, and now going for a cover, Rob.
Could this be it?
Not enough. That confidence seemingly fading away now, looking a lot more frustrated than she was just a couple minutes ago.
This is not going to make anything better as the fans start chanting for Kamille. Goes up.
Letting it get under her skin. Now Arie being placed on the shoulders of Kamille. Look at this, in burning hammer position. Look at this, look at the torture rack. Into that spin out power bomb. Leg is hooked. And you can hear it here in the crowds. The people in Sevierville, Tennessee thought that was over.
Look, I'm more surprised that it wasn't than anybody, I can promise you.
Well, has her in her sights. Drop toe hold.
Looked like Kamille was thinking about that spear in the corner.
Now with that dragon sleeper. Kamille doing whatever she can to get to those ropes. Arie wisely positioning her body closer to the center of the ring, bringing Kamille. Oh, Kamille bridging out. Excellent maneuver there.
Having to release that hold in order to get
German
out of that,
suplex.
That pinning predicament.
The move Arie is best known for as Kamille rolls to the floor.
That is a lot of respect for that being shown by Kamille there. She knew that very easily could have been it for Arie, and she didn't want to chance it, so she got out of Dodge as quick as possible.
Arie waiting for Kamille to get back in the ring. Notice she did not bring the fight to the outside. Wisely, knowing that if she wanted to bring it to Kamille, she needed to wait for Kamille to come to her.
Wound up not exactly working out to her advantage.
2. No. So it seems like Arie getting a little more tepid as this match goes on. Face first into that middle turnbuckle. Again, the forehead of Kamille already busted open. Big spear from Kamille.
That is it.
And the brick house takes down Arie Alexander.
For the match, pinfall, the brick house, Kamille.
An excellent showing from Arie Alexander. But there is a reason why Kamille is considered one of the very best in the world.
Yeah.
Hey, pull that phone down. Put that phone down.
Where'd you go?
KFW title on the line. And what could be the biggest match of the year as KFW champion Juventud Guerrera defends his title against NWA superstar Thom Latimer.
That is one of the most insane sentences that I've ever heard come out of your mouth. We've been doing commentary together for a good while now. We have called our fair share of fantastic independent talent. We've called our fair share of legends. But Juventud Guerrera is in the year 2023 defending a company's heavyweight championship against Thom Latimer.
So here's my question for you, Rob. Of course, we know originally scheduled for tonight was Juventud Guerrera versus Psychosis. With Psychosis no longer in the fight now, Thom Latimer filling in. How does this affect the strategy of Juventud Guerrera being in the ring with someone so much larger?
Look, if I'm Juventud, I'm sweating bullets right now. He was prepared to wrestle a man that he has wrestled against for years. All over the globe, Juventud and Psychosis know each other in and out. Thom Latimer, different story. Not only is this a wild card.
Crossbody, cover.
Not only is Thom Latimer a wild card for Juventud, but just like you said, look at this guy. Whenever we saw him walk in the building earlier, we were both taken aback because we didn't realize Thom Latimer was that freaking big.
Thom Latimer, a mountain of a man, 10 years younger than Juventud Guerrera, but still somehow a 20-year veteran, if you can believe it.
Oh, I absolutely can. I've been watching Thom Latimer on my television screen for a very long time, as well as Juventud Guerrera.
And to that point, though, Thom Latimer has come such a long way. From long ago in his time in WWE, his time in Impact Wrestling, this is a completely different monster as Thom Latimer. And we know next week at NWA Samhain will be challenging EC3 for that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. And we know tonight was originally supposed to be a champion versus champion match. But to my point, challenging for the World's Championship had to give up his NWA television title to become #1 contender. And now pulling the mask off of Juventud, and now a sign of disrespect, putting the mask on himself. That is something you do not do in Lucha Libre, Rob.
I'm surprised he was able to get it across that massive melon. We watched earlier today as Juventud Guerrera relived the night that he lost that mask in the first place, and I'm sure he's not very happy with Thom Latimer right now.
Of course, Black Harvest this year for the first time, a 2-day expo. Earlier today, as Rob mentioned, we had a watch-along of Super Brawl 1998 of Juventud Guerrera versus Chris Jericho, with Juventud giving his live thoughts as the match was going on. But right now, I want to know what's going through the mind of Juvi as he's being tossed to the outside by Thom Latimer.
He's going right into the laps of the fans. One of those fans, of course, was handed the phone of Juventud Guerrera all the way to the ring.
A lot of trust from the juicy one here.
Still filming the show for Juventud, so good guy.
Oh, and now into the crowd.
Stay away from me. That's all I'm asking.
And the VIP ticket holders getting their money's worth here, as Juventud and Thom Latimer making their way into the crowd. They get any closer, Juvi may be returning to commentary like he did earlier.
Like I said, keep it over there, guys. I don't want no part of this.
Juvi now with a chair.
Oh.
That's no folding steel chair, Rob.
Not whatsoever. Little unwieldy, but...
And with the KFW title on the line, referee being extremely lenient here, not wanting the match to end on a sour note, as Thom Latimer pleading off Juventud Guerrera.
That is not a sentence I was expecting to hear tonight. Thom Latimer was very dominant in the early seconds, but not so much now.
Well, we've lost sight. Oh, wait, back through the door.
Our monitors must be out of commission.
Juventud sending Thom Latimer face first into the merchandise table.
Yeah, Carmen, you take a lap around here. You tell me what you see.
Whoa. Looking to suplex Thom Latimer onto the table. And now Juvi laying on the table. What does Thom have in mind here?
I don't even want to imagine what could be going through that sick mind of Thom Latimer.
The fight coming through now, making its way over to the concessions. We could have a concession stand brawl, Rob.
Pick me up a soda while you're over there, guys.
Oh, no. It's getting too close for comfort. Too close. Another special guest appearance from Juvi. Oh, no.
Not over here, guys.
No.
No.
Not by the MacBooks. Juventud.
What you thinking about here?
With Thom Latimer hook, DDT to the chair.
Right at our feet.
Way too up close and personal for my taste.
The juice is loose, baby.
I hope Tommy Henry has my hazard pay ready.
No kidding.
Good God. Way too close for comfort here. The fight making its way back to ringside, thankfully. Juvi sent into the post. And now that sadistic nature of Thom Latimer on full display. Not happy enough just sending Juvi into that post, but driving his hand into the temple.
Thom Latimer is a sick, twisted individual. As you saw, taunting these fans, clapping along with them as they tried to will Juvi back up to his feet. Thom Latimer still very much firmly in control of Juventud.
The crowd's still dismayed over what we've just seen with these two competitors brawling throughout the Sun Outdoor Resort here.
Black Harvest, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa,
Anything
caught.
can happen.
Caught mid-air from that cross-body attempt. Look at the strength.
That unbridled strength of Thom Latimer on display big time in this match. Sunset flip. Juvi's out of it, though. Oh, choice words for Latimer as he plants that roundhouse right across his cheek.
The intensity from both competitors here just goes to show how important that KFW championship is. One for the, hold on, cover made.
Might be it. Champ retains, no.
Not only is it important to Juventud Guerrera to maintain that legacy, to bring in new fans here in 2023 to the Juventud Guerrera legacy. Not just that, but think about it. Thom Latimer, a week away from probably the biggest championship match of his career, has an opportunity to build momentum, gain another championship heading into NWA Samhain for the World Championship. Juvi Driver! Juvi Driver, leg is hooked!
Champ retains!
No!
Wait, what is this? What is this?
What the hell is this? The Southern Six, what the hell are they doing? KFW Championship on the line, and this is how it ends?
We got to get some order here.
And I hear some choice words from the crowd here in Sevierville, but I cannot say I agree with them anymore.
Wait, now they're also attacking Thom Latimer. Southern Six just laying waste to everybody in this ring.
We've got to get some help out here. This is ridiculous. Thom Latimer bringing the fight back to the Southern Six. In comes Juventud Guerrera. Did not expect Juvi and Thom Latimer to be working together on this night. Southern Six sent packing as our championship match interrupted. And the same two men who were just brawling over here by our commentary area, Rob, are now standing side by side.
You're probably wondering why, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Ruby. Oh, luchador, you how you doing, big fella? Thom.
paid the price for this year.
You
They can say whatever they
deserve
want.
a rightful champion, and his name is Kerry Morton. Thom Latimer, Juventud Guerrera, you probably wanted to get your hands on us, huh? Well, how about this? I'll make the incentive. Next KFW event, Southern 6. Silas Mason, Kerry Morton, Juventud Little Tommy, cage match.
What?
The gauntlet has been
And
thrown
for you
down.
fans, you all can kiss my ass.
Gauntlet's been thrown down and accepted. Huge tag team cage match set for the next KFW event. Be sure to check social media, but folks, it is time for...
Being serious here. The next match is going to be the death match, okay? So if you got kids, you're not going to push them. You know, you're not going to sit away from the rail. There's glass. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do, man. So, yeah, we got no safety on them, but be aware of your surroundings, okay? If you got kids, be probably smart, back them up a little bit, man.
It would be very smart.
We're gonna end this on a batshit crazy note is what we're gonna do.
Did you expect anything less?
Gotta give a shout out to the Hot Shot Podcast. I love these guys. They always give us a good review, man.
Good deal.
Also, the Wrestle Talk TV, man, in Oxmoor. I'm gonna be going on there pretty soon. Popping a rating for Joel Lawson, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's Joel. Give it up for Joel. Thank you, buddy. Well, who's ready for some blood?
Once again, everyone, please be aware of your surroundings.
Oh, the match is starting.
There will be flying objects.
Match is starting as the lights come on. We don't want to miss a moment of this action, bringing the fight to the floor right from the get-go, Rob.
Oh my goodness. I'm out of my chair for this one.
I see a lot of nail biting. I see a lot of look of concern, and for good reason. It is a death match here in our main event.
Look, God, we're both standing up, and we're not standing up to get a better view, folks. We're standing up in case we need to run.
I am prepared, especially after Juventud nearly came crashing through our table. What a night it has been, capped off. Not just with a death match, but the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship is on the line here, folks.
We have got one of the toughest competitors in independent wrestling, Colby Corino, a second-generation star, taking on one of, in both of our opinions, the brightest up-and-comers in Hunter Drake.
And you may be asking yourself, what has brought these two to this point? Why a death match? And I will tell you why. Hunter Drake has been holding on to the fact that Colby Corino got that KFW championship before he did. Everyone thought the moment was his. Everyone thought that Hunter Drake was going to be the KFW champion, but it was Colby Corino who captured that title, and Hunter Drake never forgot. And it's throughout this entire year, Tommy Henry has been throwing out challenges to Hunter Drake. He has been making Hunter Drake's life a living hell, Rob. And this is the biggest challenge to date, with the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line in a death match. The spotlight has never been brighter.
The spotlight has never been brighter, but I think at the end of this match, Hunter Drake has to ask himself the question if it was all worth it, because I know I can only imagine the hell that Colby Corino is going to put Drake through tonight. Drake just has to hope that he can dish it out as well as he can take it.
Well, of course, Colby Corino definitely more experienced when it comes to death matches. Hunter Drake has only been in 2 before tonight. Colby Corino, well over a dozen. I mean, look at him. Body slam onto the chairs.
3 chairs stacked on top of each other. Cover.
I mean, you see the wrapped arm, you see the lacerations, the contusions on the body of Colby Corino from this past weekend, facing off against Cruel at Deadlock Pro. And here he is defending his championship 1 week later. Got to think, how is this going to affect him in this match, Rob?
I don't think it affects him at all. Because you want to know why?
Because he's sick in the head.
No, his father's Steve Corino, a former ECW champion, one of the nastiest, meanest sons of bitches in this entire business. And Colby Corino is an apple that did not fall very far from that tree.
Absolutely not, as Hunter Drake has that steel chair positioned in between the top and middle rope, looking to send Colby Corino. Colby with the reversal. Hunter pumps the brakes. Super kick to the gut. Now Colby Corino with Hunter on his shoulders. These two men know each other so well, Rob.
You want to get hardcore? I'll show you how to.
Colby Corino says we're about to get hardcore.
I believe him. Oh, head first into the steel chair. And Hunter Drake, someone with a never say die attitude. He's not going to give up easily here.
No. Absolutely not, and me and you have been calling quite a lot of Hunter Drake matches throughout his career, and we have never seen Hunter Drake give up. We have seen Hunter Drake defy the odds over and over again, but can he do it tonight as he is already wearing that crimson mask atop his scalp?
The blood flowing from the forehead of the Beamer Boy as he crawls to the edge of the ring, looking out to the crowd, looking for reassurance. Oh, and the steel chair is all he's gonna find, wrapped around the back, and now crutch! The crutch broken on the spine, Rob.
Oh my God! Unbelievable, just the lengths that Colby Corino is already showing that he's willing to go to not just beat Hunter Drake. This man's trying to kill Hunter Drake.
Well, let's face the facts. We knew this was gonna get violent. We knew it was gonna get brutal, but this early on in the match, there is no telling how far this is going to go.
No, absolutely. We've already seen this. We've already seen heads going through chairs. We've already seen body slams onto chairs. We've already seen the crutch going across the chair, across Hunter Drake. Hunter Drake is already bleeding. We're just a few minutes in. There's a ladder on the outside. We've got
two ladders.
Crutches. There's another ladder. Hell, the belt's sitting there in the corner. It could easily get used.
And when was the last time the NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship has been defended in a death match?
I'd have to go back and check the record book, but I'm sure it's been a while.
Well, we know Colby Corino has been a fighting champion, has defended that title against some of the best in the business today. Names like Brogan Finley, Lucky Ali, Darius Carter, and none brighter than, I say, Hunter Drake in the ring right now. Someone who's really embodied KFW and Southern Independent Wrestling as a whole, as that blood is just pouring down the face.
One more time.
Got to be affecting the vision.
Oh, absolutely is.
Back body drop, bends the ladder in half. Good God.
That blood continuing to pour down the face, pour over the eyes of Hunter Drake. Hunter Drake now on the outside, has a chance to regroup, but has to think, what the hell am I going to do next? Goes under the ring for more plunder.
And if that doesn't bring a visceral reaction out of you, you're just not human. What is Hunter looking for? Oh. Now, I'm no scholar by any means, but something tells me that whatever is in that bag is going to do a lot of damage.
Anytime you see a Crown Royal bag in wrestling, it's never good news.
Oh.
You hear the sound as thousands of tacks fall out of that bag.
Colby now becoming very aware of what lays beneath him on the mat.
Goes for the hip toss into it, but can't get it. Drake with one of his own, but can't get it.
Hundreds of thumbtacks in this high-stakes situation.
The wrestling acumen of Colby Corino on display.
The abdominal stretch weakening the frame of Hunter Drake. And without that core strength, I mean, Hunter Drake could fall right into these thumbtacks as soon as he lets go of this.
He very easily could. Hunter Drake fighting for dear life to hold on here.
Oh! Oh, hip toss into the thumbtacks, Rob.
It paid off for Drake. Drake goes for the cover.
New champ. No. Want to talk about showing up and disrupting things. We talked earlier about Arie Alexander in that match with Kamille. Want to talk about disrupting things? Hunter Drake, an athlete not even signed by the NWA, could walk away here tonight as NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship force their hands.
A handful of attacks from Colby Corino sent into the eyes of Drake.
What does it take to drive a human being to even have that mindset, to have that mentality? How sick do you have to be to put another human being through this?
It starts at home. What did I tell you? His father, former ECW heavyweight champion. You mean to tell me this man hasn't seen this his entire life? You mean to tell me that Colby Corino didn't grow up with this on his television, with this in his backyard? Every time he went with his father to work, he saw every one of his father's co-workers try to kill him. This is what he grew up into. Colby Corino is dangerous for that reason, if that reason alone.
As Hunter wiping that blood from his eyes. Colby Corino going under. Good God. Oh, look at this. Pulling out plywood from under the ring. Oh, right across the skull. And Hunter, while trying to evade, rolls into the thumbtacks even further. There's nowhere to hide in a match like this, Rob. No matter where you go, danger lurks every single place in this arena. Cover made.
The only thing that we can hope is that one of those covers works out sooner rather than later. And that's not just for the competitors, that's for the rest of us.
That's for the safety and well-being of everyone here in attendance. And he's gathering up those thumbtacks in his hand again.
Don't do it, Colby.
No. Sadistic. The crowd here in Sevierville says it a lot better than I can.
I agree with him wholeheartedly.
And now into the mouth. And a super kick to boot, and now dragging Hunter through the thumbtacks into the ring. Cover made. Very cocky pin from Colby Corino.
Absolutely a cocky pin. Hunter Drake's dentist is going to have a hell of a lot of questions whenever he goes to visit him next time for a clean.
And Colby, not satisfied thus far, going under the ring again.
How much more is left under there?
What all have we seen thus far? There's no telling.
Oh, I've got a glimpse of what might be coming next. Oh, no.
Oh, and now we all do. The skewers.
Wouldn't be a death match in 2023 without skewers. I hope for Hunter's sake he sees this coming, can find a way to get out of the way in time.
Steel chair in hand, skewers in the other. Now, I'm not sure if Hunter Drake has caught a glimpse of what his future may hold, but now he's certainly aware.
Oh! No, Hunter's fighting back, Hunter's fighting back.
Hunter doing what he can. Had the wherewithal. And now, with Colby back into the corner.
Oh.
Innovative offense there from Colby.
Just sits him right back down.
Did you notice the way the arm bent around the back of that steel chair?
Absolutely.
Colby now going up top. Not somewhere we see him often. Great athleticism on display from Beamer Boy.
That's redundant. One of the most athletic competitors in all of professional wrestling right now.
Now Hunter Drake going up top, looking to superplex Colby Corino into the chair.
And this isn't a folded chair, folks. This thing is set up straight. If that back goes into the back of that chair,
Colby fighting for his life.
Forget about the chair being broken. Their spines could be broken. Oh, no!
Sticking out of the head and blood pouring immediately, Rob.
Now Colby Corino wearing that mask as well.
Oh my God, right to the lower spine. A steel chair is not meant to bend that way, especially around a human body.
No, it's not.
Contorting. right to the lumbar. You see the look on both men's faces. Buzzsaw kick to the chest. As Colby staggers, trying to get back on his feet. A lot on the line here. Of course, we know these two men have gone to war so many times. Not only is it personal, but with championship gold on the line in the main event of the biggest show of the year, does not get bigger than this.
And Hunter Drake is very, very well aware of that fact. Trying to gather up as much energy as he possibly can, trying to dig into the reserves, pull out all of the stops if he wants to have any hope of leaving with that championship tonight.
What is it going to take, running shooting star onto the chair.
That might answer your question.
And Hunter looks just as shocked as all of us here in attendance do. And pulled Colby right through the thumbtacks. As Hunter making his way up top, perhaps going for that purple haze 450. You gotta be weary of that speaker.
Taking too much time, taking way too much time as Hunter.
I think Hunter, once he got up there, take a look at the situation around. Oh my God, no. Oh,
nasty.
Barbaric. I mean, you can hear it from the crowd. You can hear just that visceral reaction. Colby slipped. Oh, in proposition for that double stomp.
Double stomp into the draped Colby Corino.
And now, chair in front. Someone is about to get Van terminated. Turn inside out, Rob. And being drugged away from that championship. How fitting, 3-0.
I think you, everybody in this audience is ready to write this match off right then and there.
And you see Colby Corino making eye contact with that NWA World Junior Heavyweight Championship as he's being drugged away. Almost like metaphorically, like that championship being pulled from his grasp. But also motivation for him to kick out. Hunter looking to work up a full head of steam. A lot of obstacles to work around here, though.
Oh my God!
A light tube!
Sound like a gunshot!
Did you hear that? That sickening thud as the glass busted across the head of young Hunter Drake. These two young men willing to risk it all for what? For fame, for glory, for championship gold here at KFW.
If it really means this much to you, Hunter Drake, you need to make a decision right now. Because clearly this means everything to Colby Corino.
Oh my God! Hunter blocked momentarily.
Oh no, don't do this, Colby.
No. To the forehead. How much is too much, Rob? How much?
We were at too much 10 minutes ago. This is just overkill.
You see Hunter Drake's blood splattered across the mat, splattered across all that glass, the thumbtacks, the board. And this brings pleasure to Colby. Why?
I don't need to tell you again, do I?
How can a human mind be wired?
He's not a human. He's a damn psychopath. That's what it is.
Look at this, continuously
taunting him,
faking him out, making him brace himself.
Tommy Henry in the crowd.
Oh, he's getting every bit of enjoyment from this. This is someone who has made Hunter Drake's life a living hell all year, and now in the crowd watching Colby Corino pick him apart.
Busted the light tubes across the groin of Corino.
I was about to say, I think one of those sharp edges may have stabbed into the lower abdomen.
Oh!
As glass flying all throughout the Sun Outdoor Resort.
The locker room emptying out. Everybody in the back
a locker
can hear
room
the
sellout.
commotion. Ducks the shot.
Even our senior official covering his face, and for good reason. Right across the glutes.
Spinning forearm shot.
The discus elbow connects, and now through the glass is going to make his way up top. Going to go for that 450.
Could we see a new NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion here tonight?
Into the glass.
This has to be it.
So close.
Colby Corino's entire life, entire career, entire title reign flashed before his eyes.
What the hell is it going to take? What is it going to take?
It's a death match, Carmen. One of them's going to have to die.
To beat Colby Corino for this championship.
He's going to have to die. I don't think that man is willing to give up that championship as long as there is blood in his veins, as long as there is a beat in his heart.
There may not be much left after this. It's Hunter Drake now. Again going under the ring. Grabbing the chair from our front row. It's a hush. Falls across the crowd. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Oh, no. Hunter Drake, folks, if you're at home and you did not see that, Hunter Drake just brought lighter fluid into the ring with him. And I see two chairs, I see a board. It's not going to take a mathematician to figure out where this is going. Hunter, I get it, man, I understand. But is it worth this?
This is getting a little too uncomfortable for me, Rob.
Oh, I've been uncomfortable since the bell sounded.
Let's go, Colby. Come on, Colby. What the hell?
Hunter hooking the neck, going for a superplex through this wood panel. No, on the shoulders of Colby.
And the referee being told to light the damn table!
Oh my God!
What the hell? What the hell?
Through the fire and through the flames, through the glass, through the table. What is it going to take, Rob? Come on!
Ripping the arm of Hunter Drake out of his socket
trying
now.
Trying to pull the tricep right off the bone, and now the glass in the forehead. Hunter Drake is out. He is fading, Rob. He is fading.
Oh my God.
He's out. He's out. He's unconscious. There's nothing left, Rob. That's it. Colby Corino retains the NWA World's Junior Heavyweight Championship in the damnedest match I've ever seen.
All right, Colby, good job, buddy.
In my years.
TitleMatchNetwork.com